we are late to the party.
And so far this week has been shaping up to be pretty good.
Pretty good. Star Wars trailer. How about that Star Wars trailer, huh?
Yeah, man, we just overload with excitement. We got the Star Wars trailer last night, and then today we got the Movie Trivia Schmoedown app launching on iOS.
Yeah,
unfortunately, we are an Androids family.
Yeah, pretty much like Andreyko. We're Androids. So
for now,
we have to watch.
Will be switching. But
we have to watch all the rest of you celebrate and enjoy the app while we're over here like Conando, Coco, Conan O'Brien.
I did happen to catch a video that Take 3 did when they were actually doing like gameplay for the app.
We were both in there for that one.
Oh my god!
It looks.
I'm so excited. It looks so much fun. I want to play it.
Envious and jealousy all on this side of the table over here. Definitely happy for you guys with the Apple that get to embark on this journey.
I'll get to it soon.
And then we had Justice League as well, New York Comic Con, the Collider. Did you see the Collider combination of all of them on the plane reacting to the Star Wars trailer?
I love it because they can't fulfill their excitement.
Right.
Although I cracked up when Copster did the thing threw the bird up. I was like, ha!
At the end where it showed each one of them by themselves.
Yeah,
that was so good. And then Ken giving his 2 cents on the whole trailer too was hilarious. So
it's great.
Again, man, Collider, you guys do a great job at providing us with chuckles.
Yes.
And now we get to get back into the swing of things with the real Schmoedown. The only Schmoedown we're able to participate in at the moment, which is going to be Android Andreyko versus Crusher Cushing. And who you got for this? I already know the answer.
Yes. So you didn't even have to ask. I got my girl Cushing. Come on, I got Rachel the Crusher. Let's do this.
And I agree. I'm also going for Rachel because I think Rachel needs a W again. I mean, the fact that the Nerds Watch have kind of come to a stall, and Rachel needs to get back in there and show what she's got. So I want to see Rachel come out victorious. Andreyko got to travel through the winds with the Blofeld's cat.
True.
And he got pretty far.
He's a good competitor, so I'm just excited to get a really good beefy match. Is that the right word to say?
Sure. It's plentiful.
Yeah.
Why not? We're going to watch the battle now between those two titans of trivia.
Now. Yeah, you crush him.
He looks so entertained.
Welcome back to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. It is the Ultimate Showdown Singles. We had a great couple of matches so far. And another one here today, Ken Knapsack.
I'm happy to be here. It's, some people say there's way too much Ken Knapsack here. I think it's just enough.
Not at all.
I'm glad to be
We
here
don't get enough of you, Ken.
in this tournament.
Absolutely, Ken. We've had a lot of matches so far. I mean, and you got the Lions Den once again. Jeff Snyder coming off a big win against mighty Matt Nost, a lot closer than people thought it was going to be. And then how about the most recent match here, Bibiani getting knocked out there, no, not knocked out, but losing to Sam Levine. Upsets here so far.
Technically knocked out though, because he was knocked out of the tournament.
Cushing.
Right.
This is one that Andreyko is the higher ranked competitor.
Choose your word.
Rachel Cushing right
because
now
people
is a clear
eliminated
Rookie of the Year. You know Rachel pretty well.
I know her very well. My partner in the Nerds Watch, even though that's maybe up in doubt to a lot of people out there, I still really support her. Now I'll be a non-biased announcer here, of course, but I've seen her skill up close. I know what she can do. I know what she knows. It's all about finding that calm, finding that zen under the big lights.
Well, after the Nerds Watch, and you had made that announcement, kind of you still haven't really given us an answer as far as what you were doing, but we knew that Rachel's going into, she's going to wait for the match is going to come up, but she wanted to kind of be on her own and see what she can do. She got Jay Washington, who's been pursuing her, try to get part of the Misfits. She's got to make
taking her out to dinner
decisions. She's got a lot in her mind. So the question is, how much of that is going to play into this? Because Andreyko, cool, calm, and collected right now. He played great in the team tournament. He was really solid.
Some would say that maybe Burnett
had the rough matches because Andreyko played great.
That was a fun match. We were there.
Android for a reason. You said it. Calm, cool, collected. I've seen this guy fighting. I've seen this guy answering trivia questions no matter what he does. I've seen him conversations around the break room table. he remains calm, collected, but always with passion behind it. So I'm very.
I sat next to him during Collision for like the whole
I'm
event.
interested to see what these two competitors had to say about one another, and we're going to find out right now.
It was
I don't know
interesting.
why Rachel Cushing is even playing you today.
Diversity?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, look, all she knows is like how to train your dragon questions. She should try to like be better at trivia.
Lord of the Rings.
That's what she should try to do.
So if I've learned anything about the Schmoedown over the last 9 months, it's that
Like her
anything
Ripley
can
shirt.
happen in the Schmoedown. And suddenly I find myself as a ranked contender in this singles tournament. I am so excited, a little nervous, but this is a proving ground for me. Ken has been my partner in the Nerds Watch. He's been behind me this whole way. I know he's still behind me, but I'm on my own today. I'm standing on my own 2 feet. Inner geekdom's my thing, but this is a broader thing. This is where I prove myself.
I've seen this Rachel Cushing, Rachel Cushing. I've seen her compete once. That's all I know about her. So
Whoopee cushion.
yeah, I don't know anything about her. She's blonde. She's pretty. I hear she's smart. So
Knows
hopefully it'll be a
about
good match.
flying dragons.
And she knows about dragons.
That's about it.
I'm not gonna lie, Andreyko is a strong person in this league. Like, I will not underestimate him. But he plays for that, faction that will not be named. And I'm not gonna have anything to do with them, and I'm gonna do my best to take them down. And if that means taking Andreyko down, the android, the guy with no heart, you got it.
Imagine
Rachel,
if they
the time has
all
come,
just
and I'm
converge
sorry,
on the
but I'm gonna
final
have to
too. I
destroy
mean,
you,
obviously,
because my mom raised
Jeff
me right,
and
I'm gonna do it the
JT
gentlest,
can't. One
most
of them
gracious
can,
way
but
possible. But
Yeah.
you're going down. Sorry.
Mark, I do admire you as a player. I don't admire you for being in that team and that faction, so I'm going to take you down. Question by question, round by round. I'm going to do this my way, I'm going to work my ass off, and I'm going to beat you.
Rachel, less dragon trivia and more regular trivia. And bottom line, you're a loser.
L7 weenie. Kids
Andreyko's
square,
starting to
Benny.
make a little bit of a spin there and saying, pretending like he didn't know who Rachel Cushing was, and then Dagnino saying all she knows is about dragons, and then you're going to have
A
Rachel
dragon.
saying,
I swear
it
I
was
saw a
nice the
dragon.
fact that she had been with you, but it's time for her to be on her own, and she doesn't like the fact that Andreyko's running around with the Lions. Then she clearly has a disdain for that faction. There's a little bit of that blood starting to boil here on both.
A competition brings out this kind of stuff. You put a sword in a person's hand and a beast awakens. You know what I mean? That has to do with dragons.
It's like Charlie with
Why
his
don't you
gun.
give me the tail of the tape.
All right, with Mark the Android Andreyko, he has a lot of strengths. Comic book
like
movies.
season
definitely
one,
one of
Always
his strengths.
Sunny.
He's
Maybe
in
two.
that industry. He knows it very well. 2000s. Also, he's a
Henry
big fan
Cavill
of Henry
docs.
Cavill documentaries. If we have any questions about that, then Rachel Cushing, fantasy, sci-fi, Oscars, directors. There's a lot of things she knows.
Yeah.
That
Ooh,
I
I'm
think-
excited about
Well, I'm
what-
ready to get going. How
how
about
she's
you?
gonna come
I'm ready.
out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia
Schmoedown!
3 rounds.
The
Schmoedown.
Schmoedown.
Schmoedown singles division.
Introducing
Introducing first, representing the Nerds Watch with a record of 1 win, no defeats. She is Rachel.
They just closed a ride at Universal Studios Florida. Rest in peace.
Little Terminator action.
Yeah, she did that against that. Now it's her music when she came out against Nick Scarpino
Yeah.
and won, and then who she got
Got
here?
pictures of
Can't see it. Can't see it.
Oh, I got freaking Ian Holm.
She's crunching and crushing
Chappy.
Android
Androids just crushing Android.
Perfect, I get
Android.
it. Dot.
Keep the music going there. Yeah, they're crushing it.
Good. And that is a
Robert Patrick.
Look at that. And then I see she's got her
The
hand.
last Android.
A picture of Mark
Andreyko is the last Android for
She
her.
is going to crush.
She's gonna crush him?
Andreyko is what
Yeah.
That was
Crush
good.
him.
Look at
And
that.
she
That was
did
good,
it.
Rachel.
All right.
I feel bad because we didn't
Just
pick up our
crushing a
pieces
whole
of
bunch
paper.
of
I completely
androids
forgot
and
about it.
showing
I think
that Mark
Copster did
Andreyko
it when
will be
we
the last
tore up
android that
ours.
she
Sorry,
crushes
Copster.
today. All right.
Sorry.
And
We had
her
we had to keep up the
opponent,
facade.
No.
representing the Lion's Den with a record of 2 wins.
Was this
One
so pretty?
defeat.
Oh, so pretty?
Mark,
I don't even know if that's the song.
Android.
Washington's in the crowd.
Getting the blues there, the Lion's Den.
Snyder here.
Yeah,
Pavarotti of booze.
Big win, by the way.
Where's the queen of the jungle?
She's not here right now,
Where's the
but
queen of the jungle? Not there.
it's a handshake.
Okay, you know.
He throws you off sometimes.
You know, I know it in his heart he's a gentleman. Snyder, I'm not so sure.
Does he get like 3 toothpicks in his mouth?
One for each of you.
Look at him. Well, the Lions.
Sweet belt, loser.
He's got
He's got
a
multiple.
Face, what's your record, you rotten animal? Get the hell out of here. Worthless. It's not raining here. You're not in the desert, you putz. All right.
You putz.
Here we go. So it is
Lawrence
not,
of Suburbia over here.
he really gets you going.
He can.
All right. He's a moron. All right. Here we go, guys. It is time for the first round here between Mark, the Android Andreyko, and Rachel, the Crusher Cushing. First round gonna work like this. Mark, the Android Andreyko, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Rachel, the Crusher Cushing, are you ready?
Let's go, kittens.
Oh, then let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Round 1.
All right.
Time to
Here
play
we
the
go.
game.
Starting off here, category
That was like
1 is
Bane and Triple H.
animated. What was the name of the piggy bank in the Toy Story films? You've never seen a toy. Oh, you have one.
No, I still have I've never seen a piggy bank because I don't have a lot of money.
Oh, no?
No, I'm not doing
He
well.
was kind of crying.
Yeah, well, I'm going to need to get a job greeting.
Fine. 5, 4, 3,
I'm gonna do what I do.
2, 1. Pens down. And Mark.
It's wrong. Wilbur?
That's incorrect. Rachel.
Wilbur.
Forky.
Looking for ham.
Ham.
Ham was the answer. All right.
Yelled at us about
Dr.
the,
Evil Pork Chop.
the 9
Question
horse
2,
riders
cat-
rates.
Question 2,
Ham.
category is comedies. Who plays the mother that wants to adopt Juno's baby in the film Juno?
Do you know?
Juno?
I thought it was good.
I think Copster.
Ah, what's her name?
He's actually pretty happy.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. 5,
The actress name.
Uh-huh.
4,
Okay.
3 for 5 years. 2, 1. Pens down, please. Back to Mark Andreyko.
Jennifer Garner?
That's correct, Rachel.
Jennifer Garner.
There you go.
Forgot her
One,
name.
Jennifer Garner.
1, 1.
Kate Beckinsale kept popping in my head, and I know that's not her.
Next question here.
And
Category
Electra,
dramas.
and 13 going
Who
on
directed
30.
The 1984 sports drama, The Natural.
Well, not the guy that I said.
Soft taco.
I would say 7-Eleven food.
That's true.
I don't know.
10 the laps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rachel.
Guessing.
Barry Levinson?
That's correct. Mark.
Oh, Robert Redford.
Wow. Nice pull there by Rachel Cushing.
Good job.
2-1. Crusher hitting a big one. All right. Next
All right,
question.
question 4, category is horror thriller. Horror thriller. What is the name of Woody Harrelson's character in the horror comedy Zombieland?
Rachel Cushing hitting that board quick. Draco's thinking about it. I believe this is the second question that Draco's ever had about it.
Damn it.
Yeah. 5,
All their
I
names
don't know
just
how to
flooded my
spell
head.
it.
3,
Doesn't matter.
2,
Ugh,
1.
I don't know how to spell it.
Down, please. And goes back to Mark Andreyko.
Alabama.
Incorrect. All right, Rachel.
Tallahassee?
That's correct.
Damn it. I put Wichita
Next
too
question
because I
here.
thought it was Wichita. It was either Tallahassee or Wichita, and I put
actresses.
Wichita instead.
Who was the lead actress in the rom-com 27 Dresses? How many?
What? Ask your question. Probably good.
You cut me off.
Yeah, yeah.
5, 4,
You ever been to
3,
space?
2, 1. Rachel.
Catherine Heigl.
Correct. Mark Andreyko.
Catherine Heigl.
There you
All
go.
right, guys. 4-2 the score. 4-2 the score. Question 6. Category is action adventure. Action adventure in the Boondock Saints. Who plays FBI agent Paul Smecker, who was assigned to the murders linked to the McManus brothers? Smecker makes me think of Smucker's jelly.
Smucker's jelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't remember. I'm just
You know?
guessing.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mark Andreyko.
Willem Dafoe.
That is correct. Rachel.
Willem Dafoe.
There you go. Cushing having a hell of a game here.
See, I did
Draco's
E
fighting
at
back.
first, and then I did A,
5-3.
'cause I didn't
Try
remember.
A,
Starting to
but
come in here. Starting
I
to
still
wake
got
up.
it. Room to
All
fuck.
right, here we go.
Even though I spelled it wrong.
Next category.
Probably.
Fantasy sci-fi. In Terminator Salvation, who played Marcus Wright, a human/Terminator hybrid experiment?
Ah, come on. What's his name? Oh, yeah.
That dastard.
Got it.
Dude.
Yeah. Saw this one in the theaters.
Did you?
Yeah.
And you wish you didn't.
Well, you know, I don't go out much.
To be honest, I never saw
Yeah.
Terminator Salvation, so I have no idea.
5,
He's solely an avatar.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mark.
It's wrong. Jack Courtney.
That's incorrect.
The other
Rachel.
Sam Worthington.
Sam Worthington.
That's correct.
That's Jack Courtney.
I was thinking Sam Worthington too, but I was like,
3 points for Rachel Cushing, starting to take a nice little lead on the Android as we get into the final question.
To be fair, Worthington and Courtney made in the same
They were,
factory.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, final question.
That's
Oscar movies.
definitely
Oscar
accurate.
movies. Sissy Spacek received her only Academy Award win for Best Actress in what film?
Cushing here with a 3-point lead.
Andreyko knows this one.
probably.
Not Blast from the Past, but I wish it was. Or Trading Mom, which I really enjoyed too.
I'm just gonna post the only
1,
movie that I can
hands
think
down,
of
please.
with her in
And
it.
Mark Andreyko.
Coal miner's daughter.
That's correct. Rachel.
Coal miner's daughter.
There you go.
I knew I was wrong,
Rachel
but
Cushing,
I
7
just
of 8
put
for the first
something.
time. That's one of her best first rounds. She is
Trading
playing
Mom,
a
you guys should check that
spectacular
out. It's
game
pretty
here.
fun.
And we
Has
get
Veda
into
Sultan
round
Fist from
number
my
2.
girl.
So round number 2, Rachel, you are up by 3. Would you like to go first or second?
First.
There you go, Rachel. Please give it a good spin.
That is a nerd watch strategy
All right,
too.
spin
Spin is in.
Yep.
A good T1000
that's a good
spin there. Spin is in. Spin is in, and it is
Animated.
so close.
Animated. Rachel, do you want to stick with animated or do you want to spin again?
Ham.
Could go either way.
The crowd's yelling at her. Half the crowd's telling her to keep it. Half the crowd's telling
We are going to need an answer.
And if you don't give us an answer in 5, you're gonna have to take it.
I'm gonna spin again.
Spin again.
right.
Risky move
The
here.
spin
by
is in
Rachel.
again.
Spinning away with a
We've
big
had some of
spin.
those
Let's see
in the
what we got.
Nerds Watch where we've spun again and it's worked out.
Spinner's
for a
choice.
So let's see
Spinner's
what we have going here.
Sandy.
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock.
Sandy.
All right, Sandra
I just
Bullock,
watched
here you
Miss
go. 4
Congeniality
questions.
yesterday
Sandra Bullock.
too.
It's on Netflix, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Both of them
All right,
are.
Rachel, question
Interesting.
1. In what film does Sandra Bullock romance Chris O'Donnell during World War I?
Oh, Love and War? No.
Oh, jeez.
What was that movie? I forgot about that movie.
5,
I don't remember.
4,
I'm gonna say Love and
Damn.
War.
3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, In Love and War? B, Wrestling Ernest Hemingway? C, In Good Company? D, All Quiet
In
on the
Love and
Western
War. Holy crap! I
In
just,
Love and War.
Front? For 1 point.
Nice.
damn,
I have no idea.
That's another awful movie.
damn, that
In
was
what
deep
film
seated.
does
Yeah.
Bullock play a homicide detective hunting down Ryan Gosling and Michael Pitt?
Murder by Numbers.
Yeah, I think you're. Yep. And then I had like murder.
Damn, man! I wish we would have gotten Sandy. It was on our freaking wheel.
3, 2.
Multiple choice.
A, A Time to Kill. B, Murder by Numbers. C, Gun Shy. D, Two of by Sea.
Murder by Numbers.
For 1 point.
Sandy.
That's when Ryan Gosling and them got together. In the line.
Comedian and friend of the show, Adam Ray, plays the bad guy in what buddy cop movie starring Sandra Bullock?
The Heat.
I was thinking that
The
too.
Heat?
That's correct.
Yeah.
2 points.
I know Terry Killam is one of the
Yeah.
bad guys
Last
on
one.
that one.
That
Last
he is.
one. Last question. Who plays Sandra Bullock's father in The Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood?
Holy. No clue. I forgot about that movie, and I don't even know who's in it
Damn.
other than Sandra Bullock.
4.
James Garner?
2 points.
Good job.
The crowd goes
Good
nuts.
job. Wow.
Pull a
It's a
big
good
pull.
one.
I don't remember that
She
movie
had
at
two
all.
2-pointers, 2 1-pointers. That was a great round for the Crusher. And Drake needs to have a big round here,
Right.
round 2, to catch up. And time to spin. There's the spin.
Uh-oh.
There he is.
Oh, he did. All right, we'll allow it.
We'll allow it.
He's the android.
He did. No.
Opponent's choice.
Oh, my God. Crime movie.
so
Crime movie.
close.
Do you want to stick with it or you want to spin again?
I'm gonna spin again.
Spin again. Here's the spin again.
Look at that spin.
Opponent's
Big
choice.
spin.
Opponent's
Spin
choice.
around. What's he going to do? Uh-oh. He's going around from it.
Spin
And
around.
So close.
Oh
He would
man.
have dominated.
Oscar
He can dominate Oscar movies
He
too.
can
though.
too, very much so.
Nice round.
Okay, 4 questions in the category
Although
of
he
Oscar
did miss
movies.
that
Don't forget you have multiple
Barry
choice.
Levinson question.
Actor
That seems
Jack
something he
Lemmon
would get.
won his sole Best Actor Oscar for which film?
And the one where he's a girl. Some Like It Hot.
Multiple choice.
A, The Apartment. B, The China Syndrome. C, Save the Tiger. D, Some Like It Hot.
The Apartment.
Incorrect.
Rachel for the steal.
Can I hear the options again?
Absolutely. It is A, The Apartment. B, The China Syndrome. C, Save the Tiger. D, Some Like It
I don't
Hot.
think it's Some Like It Hot though.
Save the Tiger?
That's correct
1
for a
point.
point.
Wow.
Steal.
Good job. It's honestly really the only one I know other than the
Question 2.
grumpy old man.
Whoopi Goldberg
Primary
won
colors
an Academy Award
with James
for
Garner.
what film?
Ghost.
That's correct. 2
There you go.
points.
2
Oda Mae
points for
Brown.
Mark Andreyko.
All right.
You like it? It's
we
Autumn
have
Sunrise.
your third question. Who was the first African American to be nominated for the Best Director Academy Award?
Denzel.
John Singleton?
That's correct.
2
No
points. Really
I have no idea.
All right. Final question in this round for you, Mark. For what movie did Steven Soderbergh receive his Best Director Oscar?
Traffic.
That's
2
correct.
points.
2
Fighting
points.
back the Android here. 14-10. 14-10. Android has a nice round here. Just missed the first one, but he was able to get within 4 as we go into round number 3. Works
3,
like this.
2. Oh my
They
god,
are
I
going to be 3
don't know my numbers.
From Rachel Cushing, please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
8 to 19.
8, 2, and 19 for the Crusher. And Mark Andreyko.
6.
4, 7, and 13.
4, 7, and 13 for Mark Andreyko. He is down 4. He is going to go first to try to avoid the TKO.
All right.
Here we go. Mark Andreyko is up first to try to avoid the TKO.
All right, you're down 10 to 14. You chose the number 4 for your 2-point question. That category is horror thriller. Horror thriller. 2-point question. Name the hotel featured in The Shining.
The Overlook.
Overlook.
There you
That's
go.
correct. 2 points there. All right. You chose, your next one is number 7. This would put you in the lead. 3-point question category number 7 is 70s, 1970s. In which film will you find Gene Hackman playing Detective Popeye Doyle?
The French Connection.
yeah.
3
Damn it.
points.
3
All right,
points
so now
takes
we
the lead.
bounce
Would have gotten
back.
there.
We bounce back to Rachel
He was
Cushing,
just a
who
little
needs to hit
faster.
this 2-pointer to jump it back to Andreyko, forcing him to go to the 5. Here you go. Rachel. All right, Rachel, for your 2-point, you have famous actors and actresses. In 2015, Donald Gleason played a major role in 4 films. Name one of them.
Ex Machina.
In 15?
Yeah.
Ex Machina?
That's correct.
Good job.
You have chosen Ex Machina, Brooklyn, The Force Awakens, or The Revenant. All right, so now it goes back to Mark Andreyko for his 5-pointer, which he needs to hit in order to keep himself in the game.
All right, Mark, you chose the number 13. That category is Westerns. Western. Category
His
is
face.
Westerns. Your 5-point question. Russell Crowe portrays gang leader Ben Wade in the 2007 remake of 3:10 to Yuma. Who portrayed the same character in the original 1957 film?
Christian Bale. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, they're trying the same character. Damn. Never mind. I don't know, Yul Brenner?
5.
I have no idea.
Repeat the question.
Russell Crowe portrays gang leader
Steve
Ben
Is he
McQueen?
Wade in the
I don't
was he
know.
that was he
3:10 to
around in
Yuma.
that time?
Who portrayed
In
the same
56?
character
57?
in the
57?
Yul Brenner?
1957 film?
I'm sure. I don't know.
It might be maybe before his
He
time.
was younger. Too young.
Yeah,
5,
maybe.
It was before his
I
time.
have no idea.
3,
Alan Ladd.
and your winner!
Damn! Wow, Rachel!
What's his name?
The answer was Glenn Ford.
Glenn Ford.
Glenn Ford. Here's Rachel
Rachel.
Cushing advancing to the next
Yay.
round. She will play against the winner of Mark Ellis and Stacey
She needed that
Howard.
W, man.
My goodness, what a match there. Lions Den.
That was
one
good.
person goes forward and Jeff Snyder. Now one is out with Mark Andreyko. Okay, so here we go. We're going to talk to Emma Fife, who's going to be sitting with both Rachel Cushing and the Android. Here we go.
What is up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Emma Fife here with, I am delighted to say, the victorious Rachel the Crusher Cushing. This is a woman who is on fire. Rachel, congratulations.
Thank you. I will admit it was a win I really felt I needed, and it feels really good to have pulled it out.
I mean,
Yes.
because we all know, Rachel, that you are one of the most capable players in this league, and I think that sometimes you just... Hi, Jay.
I love Jay.
So happy for you. Congratulations. We talked
He's
about
supportive.
this. You said you could do it. And you did. And it's wonderful. And now you get to go on to play the winner of Stacey Howard versus Mark Ellis, who we already know is going to crush baby carrots. Then everybody wins. We all win. It's a beautiful thing. The whole family wins. We have a blast. Don't worry. Look, I'm happy for you. We'll celebrate after this. Finish the interview. Have a great time. Enjoy this. We'll talk about everything else later, okay?
Okay.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay,
I like it.
I'm not entirely sure what that
What
was
just
all
happened?
about. Do you
Somebody you
care
want on
to
your side.
Comment, Rachel?
That's just Jay being Jay. Look, I have not said yes to anything. You know, Ken and I are still figuring our stuff out, so Jay's a sweetheart. I do
Yeah.
love those girls, but yeah, no, I have not made any decisions
Yeah, I think
yet.
Jay's also one to misinterpret conversations in his own favor. But anyway, back to your incredible performance in this match, Rachel. So you spun Sandra Bullock movies in round 2, which is not necessarily a strength of yours.
It could have gone either way. She has made some not great movies.
That's
I love
just-
you, Sandy, but there could have been some deep cuts, and
Love
I was
and War
lucky
was a
that
deep
at least
cut.
I had seen all of the movies
Yeah.
that I've been asked about. Had to go to multiple choice, but once I did, I was confident in my answers.
Absolutely, you stayed alive in there, and then big steal right off the bat against Mark Andreyko.
When he
on
spun Oscar movies, I was like, and he's going to close the gap. Look, I have nothing, well, I don't have nothing negative to say about Mark Andreyko, but he's a solid player and a great competitor, and when he spun that, I was like, you know, this is a match, and it was a great match.
Absolutely. Even though he is running around with the Despicable Kittens Club, you can't deny that Mark Andreyko is a very strong competitor in this
Absolutely.
league, which makes it all the more amazing that you beat him.
It feels good. I won't lie. It feels good.
So
Yeah,
you're going to be
should
taking
feel
on
good.
whoever
That was a
wins
good-
the Mark
good win.
Ellis versus Stacey
Good
Howard
job.
match.
Yeah.
Who would you like to see next?
I mean, it's hard not to say Ellis because he's like the pioneer of the league, and I love how his laid-back attitude sort of belies his trivia knowledge.
But a girl battle.
Stacey's a dark horse. I mean, her
Stacey's
opening match
powerful.
against Jonathan Voitko, she showed up. People don't talk about her enough. She's a friend, and I think going up against her could be a lot of fun. So
That's true. Yeah, I think the next match that you participate in is going to be a win-win situation either way. Either Mark
possibly.
Ellis, who again is a long-time favorite
Yeah.
in this league, or Stacey Howard, because I like to see women competing in this league and crushing it.
You know I do.
Yourself, Rachel the Crusher Cushing, and you know, I mean a win-win, not in the same way that Jay Washington does. I don't think anyway. So congratulations again, Rachel. We look forward to seeing you continue to dominate this singles tournament here in the Ultimate Schmoedown. We will be right back with the defeated android Mark Andreyko. And we are back with me, Emma Feisman.
You're lucky to be here today. You know that, right?
it's actually my job to be here for all
Grace,
of
no,
the
no.
matches.
Grace is usually here, but she's gallivanting around, figuring out stuff for us. Okay?
Right. Sure.
Continue.
Well, thank you for allowing me to be in your presence. I can't say that I'm necessarily super thrilled about it either. However, I am super thrilled to say that Mark Andreyko, you just didn't quite win this match today.
What kind of question was that?
That was a
Covering cars.
that was a legitimate 5-point question. Also, there have been several Fords who've been quite famous within westerns, so it was a 5-point question. All right.
Well, yeah, he paid for the Oscar, obviously.
He did not pay for the Oscar, so.
Did he win it? I don't even know if he won it. Who cares?
Okay. Speaking of Oscars, Mark Andreyko, you did spin Oscars in the second round, and unfortunately, Rachel managed to steal 1 point from you. But well played. You closed the gap there, since she got a good.
You
lead
are
in
so
round one.
condescending. It's really kind of awesome.
Oh no.
Hey,
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Wow. Now I feel like I really should go full heel Luna.
I like to see
Oh,
justice
no.
prevail, and that is what we saw.
Well, the
in
fashion
Rachel
police are going to be
Cushing.
coming for you pretty soon, so justice hopefully will prevail.
Wow, awesome.
Oh no.
Great.
Oh
Taking
no, you're
stabs
pulling
at
out
my
the
appearance.
the
Well,
evil
Oh,
robot.
here we go, here we go, here we go.
Listen, I'm taking stabs at your movie trivia, and last time I checked, this was a movie trivia game.
I'll play you anytime, anywhere.
Listen.
You will be a puddle of nothing.
Hey,
Oh, look
I'm
at-
not
look at
saying
Jeff.
that I would do well in movie trivia. Where's
not saying
Grace?
anything.
Grace hasn't shown
Oh no.
up.
You were on the Night Sisters. It should be called the Good Night Sisters.
Wow. Okay. Fantastic. Well, anyway, Mark Andreyko,
Jeff liked that
I'm
one.
not sorry for your loss today. I'm very glad to see that Rachel Cushing has defeated you, because Rachel is a good and honest person
Did you
who
hear
is
that
smart
noise?
and kept her composure.
It sounds like
All right.
a gas leak or
She's on
something.
something called the Nerd Watch. We don't need her in this interview anyway.
Whoa, she's the one to walk off this
Mark,
time.
what happened out there today?
It was just one of those days, it's the luck of the wheel. There were a couple of those 90s questions. That's a gap in cinema that I have, admittedly, because there was so much bad cinema then. And, and that Oscar question, that was actually, I've heard some rumblings, that was a really hard question. That's actually what the 5-point question should be in every round. They should be consistently that hard to be a 5-point, because that was actually a really good question, because at first when you started asking...
I have a feeling Jeff wants him to put the microphone closer to his mouth. Because Jeff keeps staring at it.
So that's a good... I'm not ashamed to have gotten...
I don't think anybody in the crowd knew that one.
I think one guy did. One guy did.
He was like the janitor or something.
Yeah.
Well, so what's next for you? Where do you go from here?
Well, I told Christian I want to be one of the question askers now that I'm knocked out of both of them. I want to contribute that way. And the thing about this league is you recycle, you recircle. It's just like any sort of professional sports league. You get your chances again. And some days you have a good day, and some days you have a bad day. You just have to take them both.
You're gonna shake it off of that. I have no doubt.
Somebody from the Lions Den is going to take the championship belt off this wacko. This guy is a lunatic. He's stacking decks now. It's evident.
The deck stacker.
It's really evident. And it's becoming a big problem, and he's a nuisance, and I'm going to get rid of the guy.
You know what? Why do we need to get rid of him? Let's just get rid of ourselves. Let's get out of here. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right, look at that. Rachel Cushing, very excited. She is 2-0 now, has 2 big wins against Scarpino and the Android. That was a big win. She's talking about how she wants to, either play Ellis or Stacey Howard. It's very interesting, though, that Jay Washington once again popped his head in there.
Yeah.
And then it seemed cordial between the two of them. And it almost seemed like he was saying, well, both the people on my team are going to be playing against each other. It's a win-win. But there's been no
nothing
agreement,
official.
right?
No contract signed.
It was confusing. Jay Washington in that interview was making it seem like it was official.
I don't know anything. Don't look to me. I don't know. I'm just a man in a old suit jacket.
All right. As far as Andreyko goes, 2-2, it doesn't set him back too far. I mean, that's a loss to Rachel Cushing, who's once again shown she is a powerhouse in this league. There's a lot of people out there that the Android can play, and he is dangerous no matter who he plays.
I have no doubt that 5-point question was tough. It is a deep cut, and that's sometimes what happens. But he hung right there. Some misfires in the first round that he might be losing some sleep over. But hey, you can't. You played the game. That's what happens.
All right. So there you go. You got Rachel Cushing awaiting the winner of Mark Ellis versus Stacey Howard. Who's she going to play? What do you guys think? Go ahead and comment and tell us exactly what you thought of today's match. Make sure that you comment. A lot of matches still coming down the pike here. We are in the first round of the Ultimate Schmoedown. It's the singles. The winner gets to play me at the Spectacular for that belt. Ken Apsock, pretty good one.
That was a great one.
All right, go on over to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. Check out the Schmoedown Rundown every Saturday on the SK Plus channel. They break down everything. Aaron, Brian, and Frank really bringing it for you guys. Thank you guys so much.
So, it was a hell of a win by Cushing. She was on those Sandy questions, which I'm actually really happy she did, yeah. And I did pretty well with those Sandy questions,
you did do pretty
too.
well with those.
That's why
there was a couple, and I was like, I don't remember, so.
In Love and War, man, that one, I don't know where that one came from, honestly. I was just as shocked that was the answer.
I was like, wait, what?
I remember that she was like the nurse and he was a soldier. And that's pretty much all I remember about that movie.
Yeah.
I never saw it. I just remember, like most of the answers, the cover. But all in all, Andreyko he got kind of cold in that first round. I mean, he didn't really show up, and Rachel started pulling ahead. I mean, I think at one point
was it very possible that he kind of went in thinking like, oh, this is going to be...
No, I don't think Andreyko does that. I think Andreyko has been to so many of these matches that he realizes that
you can never
anything can happen.
That's very true. I mean, with us being have experience in there, anything can happen.
Yeah.
You don't know. You could be down in the first round and come back.
Yeah, it has happened before. We've seen Team Action pull that
the comeback kids over there.
Yeah, they've done it quite a few times, and he did that too. I mean, he was down in the first round, and he made ground back up with his second round. Yeah, it really does come down to that wheel and the fact that he's really well versed in Oscars.
Yes.
But again, man, that Westerns question, that is a true 5-pointer Western.
That was
question.
A good question.
Yeah, for a 5-pointer, absolutely.
Did they ever say the
Yeah, I think it was Glenn Ford.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But either way, Rachel dominating, moving on to the next round. We have her either going up against Baby Carrots or Stacey Howard, which, like they said, I agree. Either which way it lands, I'm happy to see it because the big fans of both of them. And I think Stacey Howard and having Rachel go up against each other would be a lot of fun because we just haven't really seen that yet.
Not yet.
Granted, we haven't seen Rachel go up against Mark either, but I mean, Stacy is a formidable foe, so it would be great to see her test out her talent against Rachel as well. But either way, guys, thank you for watching our reaction to the battle between Andreyko and Rachel Cushing. You can like, you could subscribe.
And you can do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. You can hit up our Patreon, kick into the party, feel the party, keep the party going, get us where we need to go. We are going to Old Tucson Studios on Friday the 13th. This weekend, this Friday, so if you live in the Tucson area, head over there. It is their Old West Town Studios. Turned into a haunted town, and they have haunted houses, they have rides, they have alcohol. Essentially,
and they have a train that travels. We better catch that 310 to Yuma.
Yeah, that's what they say. There's a train in that movie too, I guess. Other than that, check out our reactions to some of the trailers that dropped this past weekend during New York Comic Con, and then of course the
big one, the big honcho.
Yes, it is the
S
Last
to the
Jedi
W
trailer reaction that we put up on our channel with Tim the Tank Franco took part in that reaction, so you guys can check that out. We'll leave the comment down in the description below. Hit up the Stardust too. That Stardust, man, we just passed 2,000 followers, which is mind-blowing, and they just updated it to allow commenting on the reactions as well.
Oh boy.
Yeah, oh boy. Yeah, that's opening a can of worms. Either way, thank you guys so much, and as always,
now it's time
to say goodbye. Bye.